We're planting the new fruit trees now.
We're going to replace the ones that are dead with ones that we got. We just have a few new ones that we got, hopefully some others soon. But we got an apple tree we're replacing for this one. Got a nectarine we're putting in back here, and we're getting got a peach we're putting in over there. Then later we're going to go down and replace one of the cherry trees
Down there.
So that's the order for the moment anyway.
Let's do it.
I guess that one's done. Got to dig up the root ball now.
Yeah. Your head's not in frame.
It's all right. But who needs to have their head in frame?
There you go. Mine came up a little easier.
You dug your hole at the same time.
Yeah. Clean.
Lots of roots. Why did it die? Yeah, it was trying to grow something coming down from the roots down here, but we don't want just the straight stock. These are grafted trees. You want a good hardy root stock. So one thing we're going to make sure we do this time is we want to make sure that these root balls are loose. The roots are free to grow out away from the pot, or what would have been the pot. Last time when we planted these, we essentially just pulled them out, stuck them in. I learned after that, or probably was just reminded after that, because I think I knew that before. I just didn't think about it at the time. But reminded that they'll grow much better if those roots are free, especially if you see that the roots are going around the pot. Let's see what this one looks like.
Oh yeah.
This one actually is not bad because it's a young tree. I don't know if you can see that. The roots are just starting to wrap around in the pot there. And so really, this is doing great. I can just loosen this up a little bit and put it in. It'll be fantastic. So I'm just going to kind of break this up a little bit. I also want to make sure that the crown of this tree is not below the ground level. Here's the crown. We got a little bit of bulge down here and where the roots start to come off it. There's the crown. I want to make sure that when I put this in, it's not buried. Like right now, that would be too deep. If I filled that in, the dirt would come up to about here on it. And eventually that will just kill the tree. We want to make sure that we keep the dirt, the level at the crown. So I'm going to fill that up with some more dirt, compost. Check that again. That's probably going to be pretty good. It's likely going to sink a little bit, so I'm going to put it a little bit extra high. Okay, I like that.
Mine's pretty much the opposite of that. There's a huge mat of roots going around the bottom half. It was exactly formed to the inside of the pot by just the roots. So I mean, a lot of them are just really falling off as I try to loosen it up a little bit.
Okay, that was looking pretty good.
Oh, I knocked the nectarine off.
Huh?
I knocked the nectarine off.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna grab some water. Water this good.
Here, show them the nectarine.
We had a few nectarines on there that were growing. So technically should knock them off anyway so that they don't put energy into growing nectarines right now, but put energy into growing roots and getting bigger and stronger. Let's see if I can bean Brady in the head.
That's not.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about? What? Oh! So we've got the 3 trees planted, watered, ready to go. They look good. I was going to tell you a little bit about the trees. The first one here is it's a Canadian Harmony peach tree. I was excited to get this one because it's a late bloomer. So, and we get cold. In fact, we get frost even out until the 1st of June. So, so the later the better as far as I'm concerned for a peach tree, because they're notoriously wiped out by early frosts and all. So if this one's coming late, we'll get more crops out of it. So that's exciting. This nectarine here, this is a flavor top nectarine, which everything I read about it says, the name says it all. Super flavorful nectarine. I knew I could say that, which is great because I love nectarines. I mean, I love peaches and I love other fruits, but man, a good nectarine is like heaven. So I'm excited about that because we also have another nectarine down there already, which is a Fantasia nectarine. And I think we have a 3rd nectarine in here somewhere else. So have a good variety of nectarines. And then the apple tree we planted is a Macintosh apple. It was left over from last year that we just saved it through the winter. And because I didn't know where I was going to plant it. So this is perfect. Plant it where a dead tree was. So this whole row here, we have numerous different kinds of apples. So we should be getting supplied with lots of good apples. Next, we're going to plant the cherry tree.
You can see the one cherry growing on it right there. Not really where I imagine cherries growing on a cherry tree, to
right
be honest.
Out of a branch. But so here we got a quiz of the day. Take a look at this down here. Do not say what it is, Brady. Put it in the comments what you think that is. Let's see who gets it right.